Good morning, Bristow. So your first order of business is to draw a puzzle piece shape on a piece of paper. If you don't have paper, you can take the inside of a cereal box, an old receipt. The size of your drawing is based on what you have available. I did just print this out because I was able to and for sake of this demo. So the first thing that you want to do before you begin your Zentangle was watch that meditation video. A Zentangle is a type of drawing that's supposed to be calming and relaxing, so I hope it helps you during this time. We're looking at the artist Stephen Wiltshire because he is an artist that highlights the ability and disability. So if we look here, I'm just going to begin by drawing what we call strings when we do a Zentangle. Essentially, it's a really light pencil doodle. Now inside each of those closed shapes, so I'm just going to make this a little bit darker so you can see. Inside each shape, I will put a different pattern. I'm not going to outline the pencil. I am going to use pen to fill in because I have it available, but if you only have pencil available, that's fine. We're using the puzzle piece shape because it references autism awareness. It's a well-known symbol for the autism community. So you are going to take this idea of a calming activity to use and raise awareness for advocacy and education for autism. Feel free to step away from this drawing and return to it. Sometimes doing it all in one shot takes away from the idea that it's supposed to be relaxing. I just messed up right there, but I'm going to now just make that a longer box and just go with it. So feel free that you can work on it for 5 minutes here, 10 minutes later. It's not a race, it's meant to be calming. And feel free to steal ideas from Stephen Wilshire's use of line in his paintings and drawings. They're so intricate, and I put some close-up details in the slideshow so you could see his sense of line. Sometimes before I start, it's hard to figure out what I want to do. I'm only using black pen, but you can still play with the dark and light values by how you fill in or don't fill in shapes and how near or far apart shapes are. So experiment with that. And like I said, don't worry about the scale. If you don't have, this is just traditional copy paper. If you don't have copy paper size paper at home, if you have an index card, whatever, an old birthday card that you can use, that's fine too. It's not about the size, it's about the process and utilizing texture and value. So our artist is very inspiring, Stephen Wiltshire, because he didn't speak until I think he was about 6, and for a long time his ability was probably in question. So I want us to be inspired by the fact that we all travel different paths.